And then we got Portal 2. And this motherfucking game is the GOAT puzzle game of all time. I haven't played all of them, but none of them are going to beat Portal 2. Talos Principle 2 has a chance. That's the new one coming out. First one was pretty good, but I doubt it's going to beat Portal 2. Because you have Wheatley, actually like a fantastic character. Really, really well voiced. So you got GLaDOS, of course, returning. And then you got the gels. The gels is what really makes this game a lot of fun.
Who are the gels?
Because you got the blue one that makes you bounce. You got the orange one that makes you go fast. And you got the white one that you get after you watch the Wolf of Wall Street scene where Margot Robbie gets naked. Which you can then shoot at a wall to make a portable, because you can't throw them anywhere. There are some walls that you cannot do it on, so you throw the white one on there and then you can.
Yeah.
It also has co-op. It has a whole
oh, that's right,
co-op story that you can play with someone else as robot and robot.
Yeah. Robot on robot action, baby.
So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's much longer than the first game. You cannot beat this one in 80 minutes unless you like hack it or whatever, speed run, whatever. Yeah,
I would say Portal and Portal 2 belong on the list of best puzzle games of all time. I think, because let's think about puzzle games: crossword, Sudoku, Portal, Pachinko. It's not really a puzzle game, but you know what I'm talking.
But like,
I feel
real games. You got like Little Nightmares was one like more recently. Like I mentioned, Talos Principle, which is entirely inspired by Portal. And
I feel like more games have puzzles as part of their gameplay. Like puzzles are usually just, and this has been the case for a really long time.
Yeah, like Resident Evil or like Zelda.
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like puzzles are just part of the package, but it's not the whole game, you know? Whereas Portal, it is the entire game. And it's like, it's refreshing the same way that sometimes it can be really refreshing to have a movie that's just straight up a comedy, you know? Like, when was the last time you saw, like, a Hollywood big-budget comedy come out?
Yeah.
Like, other than the one with Jennifer Lawrence that came out this weekend. Like, that's the first time in a really long time that I've seen a straight-up comedy get released in theaters, because it's like every movie has comedy now. Like every movie has a little bit of comedy, like a little bit of levity. Every game has a little bit of puzzle solving, and every album has every album has a producer. So, you know, you can't get away from it. Producers these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've never played any of the Portal games. I am ashamed. I might... Oh, DK Media Music just released a video called All 12 Van Halen Albums Ranked.
Yeah, that's what I was doing right before we shot this. So I'm exhausted. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch this after... I'm going to have to watch that after this episode. But I've never played Portal. I've never been a who's the developer?
Valve.
I almost said Gearbox, but that's Borderlands. Yeah, I was never a big Valve guy until Left 4 Dead. And then once Left 4 Dead came out and put Valve on my radar, I only discovered Portal after the fact, but at that point I was like, I'm not going to buy a fucking puzzle game. And now I regret it, because I missed out on being part of one of the biggest years in gaming, and also one of the biggest puzzle games of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those that I feel like it was part of meme culture for a while. Like, it kind of took the spot that Undertale did for a really long time. Stop making faces like that. Because when I look at my camera and then I look back and I see you making a face, I think you're getting possessed or some shit. David, no! David, no! Was that too loud for you?
No.
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 So, if you had to pick one to play, would you recommend Portal 2?
Yeah, but
if you had to tell people to play one.
One is very short. Like, you can blast ass through that game. Like, there's only, like, I think 18 rooms.
That's it?
And you don't even, like, finish the last one because it devolves after that into, like, a whole other thing. But, yeah, like I said, you could really blast ass through the first one. And then, yeah, 2 will take you a bit, but it's fun because Wheatley is amazing. And just get the goddamn companion cube thing on the Switch. Get them both.
Oh, that's right. Well, because what else is in that one? Is it just the first 2 games?
It's just those 2, yeah.
Companion cube. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll fucking do that.
It's a
Why not?
You can have a good time. You can have a bad time. Anything can happen when you're in a room.